What up? What up? There's always some nonsense going on. I bet Malcolm using a custom book. He just quick. Yeah, I bet you do. Hmm. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. I did the Jets in Oakland.
Thank you, Coach. From beautiful South Florida, there's a look at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Oakland Raiders and the Miami Dolphins. The final playoff push is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
Oh, yeah, I've been getting dotted up.
And with the play clock at 3, we'll get a signal and a timeout on the whistle. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
He didn't want to run it for sure. I don't know why I got what's the card on my team? Matthew Judah. Yeah, he gonna have to be the truth over there on that bench. He the most expensive bench player I got.
Down. 10 Tucson. 54. There's a party now. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Five.
They'll run on first down. Taylor. He'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 23. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
You're going to have to get Taylor out
there. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Now whistles, and the Raiders are going to signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now 2nd and 7 from the 23.
Not today, not today. Hey, Zoo. 58 to Mike, 58 to Mike. Let's go, heavy. Let's go, heavy. Heavy, what you got? What you got, heavy? What you got, heavy? Give me some. Give me some.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Flushed out right. On the run. He'll let this go deep right. And got his man complete. There he goes right side. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Antonio Callaway, 77 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now.
I didn't.
In the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms because whether it's a big shot with your first one,
I didn't bring it like I should have that time.
The second one was the
I didn't bring it like
that was the big one.
I didn't bring it like I should have. Then
end zone.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27.
Yeah, boy. Here we go. This is the mile I know right here. This is the one I want to see.
They'll begin to drive with Jackson on the ground. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Jerome Baker there on the tackle.
Yeah, that's what I want to see right here. You know what time it is now.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Hey, we got 3 down.
So she's gonna what's it called?
From the shotgun, it's Mariota.
No way.
Trying to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. Not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon, intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game.
One of
the things I remember about him coming out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
Man, Marcus Mariota saw himself, man. Got a guy wide open.
Come on, set. 15, line it. 15 line. We ain't giving up. X3. 218, chopper. Get it.
On first down, Taylor. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
No. Check the two.
Now a give right side. It's Taylor. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
10 logo. Say. You go tight. You got tight. You got tight right there. Hit it.
They'll run on first down. It's Taylor. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Now a stoppage here as it looks like we've got a Dolphin shaking up on the play. We'll get an update when we come back to Miami.
We're going to see how it works for the rest of it. I'm going with it.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
All day, just like that. Just like that. Check 37. Check 37. Kill. Check out 3. Ready.
Now a give right side. Bowser. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down.
Watching that play unfold and watching him complete it.
I done sort of found some
memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let a guy get a cutback lane on you. He did that very well.
You praised him on tape yesterday for the angles that he takes to the ball. Took a great angle right there.
Switch it. Come on, switch it. Slam. Let's go.
On third down.
Bowser.
No
way! They let that man.
The gain of 5 that time gives him the conversion and makes it first and goal.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends.
Boy, you stupid.
58, boy, 58, Mike. I got it. Check. Let's go.
Now they'll switch it up here. Look to throw.
They get that thing out your hand.
Front Dolphins touchdown. Durham
Smythe. Get that thing out your hand.
Touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage.
Get it out your hand.
Extra point.
I had to pull my mouth out for this game here.
And it's now 14-0. Setting out to kick this one away, and off it goes.
That's ugly.
This is fielded a couple yards deep.
Boy,
and he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
I played in that other league, beat me so bad. With that then he played some dude, beat him by 40. I don't want no parts of that dude. I don't even want to play him.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that they have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early. Probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Tackled that time by Jerome Baker out of Ohio State.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I've been at the job. All I've been watching is Madden players.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
I ain't been watching nothing but Madden players and what they got going on.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. And they've got it in the red zone now, down at about the 19. And he'll get this down close to a first down at about the Dolphins' 19-yard line.
He off that dude.
On 3rd down, this is Jackson. And boy, he is very close to a first down. But from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Give him a yard on the play, and he's definitely short. It'll be 4th down and a few inches.
Knocked me backwards. That's crazy.
The kick by Carlson is good. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays, and when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point's not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
I'm going to figure it out. Let's see what we got there. I'm already out on the field.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. Right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. But you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2.
I got you.
Hey, team 6. Team 6.
Now again, right side. Bowser. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll bring up a 3rd down.
You said you're going to catch me in a run commit?
Set 50, plant.
Watch the screen, watch the screen. Watch the screen, watch the screen.
Boom.
Watch the screen.
22 Jet Bomber, 22 Jet Bomber.
Quick.
Smooth.
Whip. Watch the whip.
Sound like you like a hold button.
Looking to throw. Lawrence. And that is incomplete.
Too much heat. Too many people coming. That's going out there nervous, boy. Too many folks coming. You're going to have to get it out of his hand.
Just a little bit too much.
You're going to have to get, yeah, you did. You had what you had. You had what you were looking for.
He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. With it is Jackson. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And tough to win games if you're going field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. The Raiders with the football here to begin quarter number 2 as they've got it 2nd down and 11.
Let's see what you're going to do.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
That's what I want to see right there. That's what I want to see right there.
Working out of the gun, Mariota. Now this will be caught. Tyrell Williams.
See right
4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
That's what I want to see right there. Yeah, that's what I want to see. It wasn't no boy. Stop. Wasn't nobody worried about you getting no pick. Wasn't nobody worried about you getting no pick. That's all you know, huh?
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
You ain't doing nothing today. You're Mike 52, Mike 52. I got one. Hey, watch it. One. Oh, shit.
From the gun, Mariota. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. Trying to defend the out route there, got the PI
That
call.
man bringing all them boys. He's bringing them all, Brad. He bringing folks from off the bench to come get me, Brad.
Upfield shoulder and make the tackle.
Oh, man to
He
man.
got caught in between and created a foul.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he'll take this one for about 4 up to the 40.
Oh!
I call that play a success. A nice
Now I got
run.
Now I got the Malcolm I was looking for.
Down, a very solid gain on that play.
Now
I got the Malcolm I was looking for.
With a 2nd and 6.
Delta. 52, Mike 52. I got you. 52. 52's the mic. Come to my work. We want it. Come to my work.
Now Mariota. He's going to look deep for more.
Bye-bye.
It's caught inside the 25.
Bye-bye.
All the way in. His 11th touchdown of the year. As his guys are back within a single score. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes it a 14-10 ball game.
I ain't worried about that.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away.
I started the game off down 2 touchdowns. I'm back in this thing like.
Let's field it a few yards into the end zone.
In here.
And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line.
We out here. We waiting on the offense.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're first place in their division. Looking good, looking to be a threat come January.
And let's think about what every team has in their goals, all right? Number 1 goal is what? Make the playoffs. Number 2 goal is win your division. Number 3 goal, and the biggest goal, I think, is to be the highest seed possible that you can be heading into the playoffs so that you can try to have as many home games as possible to try and get you to the Super Bowl.
And right now fighting for every win possible to try to at least secure home field for the wild card and or divisional round. The stop for no gain brings up 2nd and 10 from the 20.
You want to show it to me?
Jim. Check 9.
There we go. Where I need to be.
Big grip.
And he's got this one complete to Callaway. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line.
I like it.
It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12.
Here we go. Set. 18 Gator.
You don't like it.
Go 50 inch the mic. On the ball.
Hey, Echo.
58 the mic. 58 the mic. I'm coming. Alert flare.
Get it.
Back to throw. Lawrence, flush to his right. Got a man, Slayton. Give him 12 yards there. The Dolphins have a first down.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
On first down, Bowser. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Check 50.
To throw on 2nd down, Lawrence. That's complete to his
Go
tight
get
end,
him.
Gesicki. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
Trevor Lawrence getting that thing out hot,
on
boy.
3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3.
I'm letting you know right now, you better.
He getting that thing out hot.
Kill. Hey, alert 3. Hatchet. Tighten up.
61. Matchbox light. Ready.
Now a handoff here to his running back.
Oh, they didn't get in there.
And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first.
Come on, you got to get off
An
in there.
effective 7-yard 3rd down conversion. I think you mentioned in the opening drive that these guys needed to establish the run, protect the young QB. I actually wrote that down, believe it or not. So how would you assess things so far?
I'm kind of touched that you actually wrote something like that down. I appreciate that, partner. But I do think they've been able to do that. Maybe not as effectively as they've wanted to, but I think we'll see more of as this game goes along because they want to continue to take care of that young QB.
He'll be taken down at the 48
to
for
run
a
it all
pickup of
game
2
long.
yards.
They put it on the ground. Keep it on the ground, baby.
A reminder coming up at halftime, we'll send you up to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there, and he'll have stats and scores from a busy Sunday in the NFL.
Check. Fresno. Shit. 49. Check 49.
They go.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Lawrence And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. In the pocket, chucked it away, flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field, have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
Ooh, them boys coming.
So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose it down on the grounding call.
Hey, stand off. Hey, lock it. You're out. Leo. Pause.
Check 99. Watch the twist. Watch the twist. Showing it.
From the gun, Lawrence. Oh, ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Jonathan Abram picks it. 3rd and long that time. He was trying to make
coming
something
up out of that
happen,
hot,
but a little
boy.
too risky.
Well, the field tilted
Oh,
on
you
it.
put
What
that-
I mean by
I
that
told
is
you
what
to
you
do
said,
that.
3rd and long.
Keep that thing
Gotta
on the
push it
ground.
downfield to try and pick up the first down. Defensive backs
told you,
live
keep it
for
on the
this
ground.
situation, and they took advantage of the young man right there.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And things are starting to move in the right direction. They get the touchdown last drive, then their defense gets them the football back.
Yeah, now they have a chance to get the lead if they can put something together here. I'm eager to see how they decide to do it. They want to be methodical, or they want to take the big strike and go after it right now.
In on the stop defensively, Raekwon McMillan. On 2nd down now.
Ooh,
It's
broke
Jackson.
straight up the middle. He ain't gonna get
And
caught.
he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown.
Ooh.
A great effort there. Touchdown number 18 on the year. And the Raiders have taken the lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And it's now 17-14. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. That'll be taken in the end zone.
Make him
And the
fumble.
decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20.
What you thinking?
Got it.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes.
Thank you.
Is this intercepted?
I
It
told
is.
you.
It's
Keep
intercepted.
that thing on the ground now.
Able to get there and pick it. And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line.
Them boys out there, they ball hawking.
Good starting field position
You don't
for them
like
here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. They run on first down with Jackson. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. On the carry, it's Jackson. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
I like what you got. I like that.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the play.
I'm a fan of it, man. You know
We
me.
saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
Check 52's the money. I can't believe they let you play.
One.
They let you play. Exit. He's checking. Crash. Watch twist.
On 3rd down, Mariota. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout. As the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. On 4th down, A.J. Cole comes on to punt. Jakeem Grant back deep for Miami. This one angles out of bounds at a good spot in the coffin corner. And they're going to mark this out of the 5-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead, finish up the half, and get on out and talk about it.
A running play on first down, and it turns into a fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he's going to be taken down
right
here, as that will
behind
lead us
it.
to the end of the first half of play. So we've hit halftime, just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we go up to Orlando now and hand it over to Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports halftime report. Take it away, Coach. The Raiders with the lead already, and they will get the football here as the second half is now underway.
Come on, fellas.
I thought I got the ball at the beginning. I did, man.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into the playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. On the ground, this
I like
is Jackson.
that. I'm a fan of
and
that.
He'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. They'll run on first down. It's Jacobs. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. That good for 19 and a first down. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 42-yard line. On first down, they go with Jacobs again.
Come on, Jacobs.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here, because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground.
One.
From the 38, Mariota. That's complete to Williams out of the backfield. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 19. On first down, it's Jacobs. And just a couple yards there down to the 17.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. On 2nd down, this is Jackson. And for one of the few times here today, this one's not going to go anywhere. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. They'll run again with Jackson. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. A good gain there on 3rd and 8 of 7 yards, and now a decision here on 4th and 1. They'll try and run for it.
Oh, I see you, Bo.
Touchdown,
I see you, Bo.
Raiders. A great play there. With his 19th touchdown, his 2nd of the game. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. A good, sustained drive there in this third quarter, capping it off with a touchdown to give them a nice 2-score advantage.
It was actually a fun one to watch, wasn't it? I mean, for me, seeing the mix of what they did, how they moved the ball downfield, very sharp, too. Each and every play seemed to be executed with great dispatch.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper. They need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Operating from the gun, Lawrence. This one complete to Christian Kirk. 39 yards the distance covered on the catch and run. Obviously, they're not where they want to be right now.
I like that. I like to see something new. Something new from the mouth.
Yeah, a few more like that, they'll be right back in the game. And if they can continue to do that, maybe they'll inspire their defense as well. They'll get a few stops.
You want to get that ball out your hand faster than that?
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jordan Evans coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Back to throw. Lawrence.
You want to get that thing out of there faster than that?
The football, and the Raiders pick it up. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield.
You won't have to get it out of there faster than that.
Well, partner, they went empty set there. No backs in the backfield. All receivers out in the back.
You can have it, though. It ain't my
blitz. And in this situation, you know what the quarterback has to do? Act as his own blitz control.
Yeah, he's got nobody else there to protect him.
No one else there to protect, which means he's got to get rid of the football and absorb the hit, but not go down and fumble the ball.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30.
You don't think it's working.
Raider first down, 17 yards.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now. And his defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They go back to the ground, this time Jacobs. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Run it. Run the ball.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs.
Put the ball.
A gain of 2 there on the heels of a 1-yard pickup on first.
This is a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading the play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
You don't like them bumps. You know what I'm saying?
They got to get it to the 21 here on 3rd down.
Y'all playing the wrong football.
Mariota. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles.
He might have missed it.
And this one is right down the middle. And that will stretch the lead up to 13. So he splits the uprights and has to be a nice feeling. Right when it left his foot, knew it was good.
Yeah, just like a good three-point shooter in basketball, right? Release the ball, fall back on defense without even looking. You know it's going in the hoop.
You don't want to. Well, run it. I want to see you run it.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
Like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession.
That boy out there so nervous.
Symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. From the gun, Lawrence. That's going to be caught by Kirk. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. That one good for 12 yards. And it'll make it 2nd down. 2nd and 3. He's going to wind up and air it out. He's got a man.
Oh, they gave that to him.
3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after
Stop
this.
it, man.
This
He just out here tossing this ball up in the
it's
air.
on EA Sports.
Swerve, okay. Well, swerve again, man. I'm a fan of the swerve, man. I'm a fan of that swerve.
So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35.
Check 3, check 3.
Go.
Operating from the gun. Lawrence. Open man is Kirk. Complete. A good pickup there. 26 yards. This offense can certainly move quickly when they want to. 3 plays, 3 pass completions. In the blink of an eye, they've got a 1st and goal.
Almost felt like a lightning bolt hit in this game, didn't it? For them to get downfield that quickly. And now 1st and goal, expect them to attack right here on this play.
Alert 3.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. This linebacking core, they've done a good job of keeping that running game in check, haven't they?
They certainly have, and what they'll also do when this game is over is thank the guys up front, the big defensive line, because they've kept them clean, so to speak. Not letting blockers get to them, allowing them to run to the football and keep that running game bottled up.
So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal. 2nd and 11. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a 3rd and goal. You got to think this is likely 4-down territory anyway, but they'll try to punch it in now on 3rd and goal. From the gun, Lawrence.
Got to be somebody over there. Good pass.
A great effort
Got
there.
to be somebody over there.
His 4th touchdown on the year. As his guys are back within a single score. Well, he wasn't the guy they were initially going for, but after going through the progressions, it worked.
When you have plenty of people who can catch the football, you don't always have to go to your primary target, and sometimes that target is actually covered. Nice job coming off of that and getting it to someone who was open.
And the man out of the backfield gets in for the score. So here comes the kickoff, and what now is just a 1-score, 6-point game. This fielded a few yards into the end zone.
Oh! Oh!
And he'll return this one all the way onto the other side of the field.
Now, that's the kind of return that warms the heart of a special teams coach. He'll be pushing us next time, Brandon, to make sure his guys are introduced in the starting lineups. These guys have such an influence on every game. The unsung heroes, remember, they have their own meetings, their own practice time, their own spot on the bench in order to be ready to play.
Bo knows, baby.
A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
Man, you got Richard Sherman out there. You know that.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple.
Yeah, let's get 2nd.
Again, it's Jackson as he'll stay on the ground.
Oh, my God.
Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down. The Raiders on 3rd down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Now it's Jackson. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Solid gain of 18 and a Raider 1st down.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the fourth as it was way back in the first, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
They'll run on first down. It's Jacobs, and I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Call it a loss of 2 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd and 12. They'll try to throw now. Mariota. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Tyrell Williams. His second touchdown.
You want to run it? I told you can have it, man. You ain't got to sneak and run it.
That advantage. And they use that height on the outside to get the score.
We've seen the evolution of the wide receivers. They've gotten taller and taller, but they've retained their quickness and their speed.
Let me tell you how stupid that was.
Intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. It's the former Seahawk.
You how stupid that was. I had to do it wide open. I had determined I was going to throw it to him anyway.
They pass the ball. Instead, it gets intercepted. And remember, if you pick it off,
man, you could have had the play. I tell you to set up
yourself, right? Yeah, not the case here, but that's why you got to be really careful with those throws, especially to the outside.
Oh, now you know the setup.
And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
So you gonna run my play on me now? That's some nigga stuff there. You see what I'm saying, Brad? A minute ago, he ain't want it. He ain't know nothing about it. Now he wants it.
You ready? First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were competent enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change it?
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
That thing coming off the
Nick
side.
Perry comes flying in for the sack. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted.
Looking to throw.
That's so stupid.
Well,
that
is
so
it's
dumb, man.
20, 10,
boom.
All the way in for a Miami touchdown. Darius Slayton, 85 yards, as his guys are back within a single score.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting, but I am excited about this. I know you are, too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. A 5-point game now as here comes the kickoff. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
You thought about to run the ball up? Nah, I ain't running anything about this. For what?
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You've got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you got another thing coming.
Yeah, and by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
All right, here we go. We're taking it to the 2-minute break.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game.
See if Bo got anything left in the tank.
So it's Raider football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. On first down, it's Jacobs. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a first down as well.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
They'll run on first down.
I screwed that up, Malcolm.
He was brought down by Kamu Brugier-Hill.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
He's in the middle of that thing. He's ready.
They run again with Jackson. And he's going to get this inside the 30. A pickup of 10, and it's enough for an Oakland first down.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. They run on first down as they're able to get this forward for about 4. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go.
And let's pin the mirrors back and go full street.
Once again, it's Jacobs. Calling a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave them with a 3rd and about 5. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5.
He's coming.
Now a give right side. Jackson. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. Carlson able to put this one through. And that'll push the lead up to 8. But from a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a one-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. One possession game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be somewhat relaxed. And I know that's counterintuitive because this is a pressure situation. But this is part of practice every week of the season. You go over this situation, having to go downfield, limited timeouts, got to get out of bounds and keep the drive going and set yourself up. Defensively, you can't just lay back and let them do whatever they want. So it is a cat and mouse deal here. How much pressure will the defense bring and how much pressure can the offense handle?
We're going to find out. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Ready. Leo. Hey, team 6.
26 Mike. 3 bucks.
He's back to throw. That's caught on the left side by Kirk. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Dolphin first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
I'm a fan of that.
26 Mike.
Yeah, I'm a fan of that, man. No timeouts, and that man still in bounds.
They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. Christian Kirk, the man he was looking for, but it's going to be 2nd down.
Yeah, that was terrible. That was terrible on my part. It sure was. That was terrible on my part. I'm trying to figure out why that.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Look at me. Go. Hey, echo.
Safety's creeping. 54's Mike. 54's Mike. Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
Ready? Back to throw. He's going to let it fly. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow.
Man, they ought to stop how they acting out here.
They knew that they needed
that man almost rolled into the touchdown on some nonsense.
They couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play.
They sure tried to give you one.
You're wondering, could it happen?
They sure tried to give you
one. Even though we
one.
both knew it was a long shot.
So for the Raiders, they keep pace in the playoff race as they move to 8-3 on the year. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Dolphins, we'll see how this affects their playoff standing as they fall to 7-4 now on the year. And they'll try to get back on track next week as they head up to Orchard Park to take on the Buffalo Bills.
Brad told me to
So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
Yeah, you had to open it. Yeah, you had to open that thing. Oh yeah. It's gonna be some open stuff. It's feast or famine out here. Man, Bo getting a point every week. He up to an 85 now from a 60 something, whatever he was. Rondale Moore got another point. He didn't get no speed though. Oh, my boy, I got off of Dillon practice squad. That linebacker with 86.4 with 87 speed. Got the Falcons next week. Who the fuck? I do. Hee hee.